Godwynn, Immortal Phantom, tortuous nightmares of his greatest battles and most devastating loss haunted the dreams of his repose. During the reign of the Titans, Godwynn, the Immortal Phantom, led his brethren against the revolt. Under his might, the Titans secured their dominance in the sky, squelching the Zephyrus' resistance with his furiosity. His lust for savagery saw the wings of captured Zephyrus barbarically stripped, amputated for their heresy. Single-handedly, Godwynn captured a flock of the uprising and personally saw to their execution. However, when the god's castle took flight, Godwynn's advantage was grounded. Unable to combat the new threat, his forces dwindled. On the night of the Titan's last stand, he watched helplessly as the last of his army plummeted, falling like hails of flame from the sky. Dishonored by his loss, he and many of his ilk vanished from Limsia, seeking exile as atonement for defeat. In the caverns that border the barren lands, at the edge of the endless fog, the banshees secluded themselves from the world. Decade-long hibernations interrupted by momentary spouts of lucidity, not long enough to scrounge for food, forced their bodies to consume themselves as they wasted to bones. Desperate to survive, Godwynn delayed his aging by draining the life force of the weakest banshees as they slept. After 1,000 years of exile, Godwynn returned to a world drastically foreign from the one he had abandoned. The gods claimed their glory and molded Limsia into their shrine, only to vacate their altar. In doing so, they created a power void in their absence, one that Godwynn conspired to fill. Rallying his people for a return to glory, they quickly discovered their spells, strategies, and techniques were outdated, outmatched, and outclassed by a new breed of denizens. Fate accepted, Godwynn, ashamed and struggling to adapt, opted to return his forces to the caverns. However, a comrade from the past, Lamorak, received word of his return. Astonished to see another relic of the old god in the modern world, Godwynn embraced Lamorak's crusade to install the allies of the Titans on Limsia's throne and return the Banshee species to power. In exchange, his forces would gain the knowledge and training required to survive in this new age.